Drew. Drew.
I like that song.
You got me dancing now. Now all I want to do is dance.
Whenever I hear that song, it always makes me think of the Men in Black theme song.
Ooh.
We are the Men in Black.
Okay, real quick. I was thinking, I came across a TikTok and it's been making me think all day, so now I'm going to ask you the same question it asked me.
Hit me. I want it. I'm ready.
Was Bingo
Nope.
the name of the farmer or the dog?
The dog.
Go ahead, sing the whole song.
Bingo was his name. Oh.
There was a farmer who had a dog, and Bingo was his name-o.
Yeah.
Then it was, and there was a farmer who had a cat, and Bingo was his name-o.
Yeah. He wasn't very smart and just named like 8 things Bingo.
Are we sure that there's not a farmer Bingo that is fighting a farmer McDonald right now?
If it was like,
or is it old McDonald and just he has like Alzheimer's or something now and he thinks his name is Bingo?
No, the dog's name was Bingo, and the cat's name was Bingo, and the horse's name was Bingo.
I don't think so.
The farmer's name was probably like John.
No, I think the farmer's name is Bingo.
No.
There's a farmer who just had these things, and the farmer's name is Bingo.
No. I got another good question for you.
Okay.
Who would win in a street fight?
Oh,
Specifically a street fight.
Me.
Ronald McDonald
Yeah.
or Old McDonald. You know, he's got that farmer strength.
Yeah, but I never really seen a picture of Old McDonald, and I know Ronald McDonald has magic. Probably along with your cock magic.
Okay.
And he has Grimace on his side.
Street fight 101.
Well, dude, I still say the guy who paints himself as a clown is much more fucked up.
Dude, I say the dude that's throwing around hay bales all day.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna have a weapon.
Right.
The only thing he's gonna have is like a long rifle that he's not gonna be able to get to if you're just walking in a street. I feel like Ronald walks around with some knives and shit.
You think he takes off that shoe and pulls out Mac 11?
No, I think the shoe has a big ass knife in it. Boom, and it's just a big clown shoe with a bigger knife.
And we're into another Will Smith movie, Wild Wild West.
I was thinking Trigun, but yeah. Sharon wanted me to bring this up.
Go ahead.
The other day, we're watching TV.
Okay.
And you know Sharon.
Yeah.
Sometimes sitting down and listening to something
means let's go.
Well, no, isn't her best forte, right? Sometimes she likes just to talk.
Yeah.
She could have talked the whole way through. It wouldn't have mattered till this point. This is the ending thing to figure it out, right? And she just starts... She's like chewing on her straw and doing something and talking to me and just... Nah, 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 nah. And I'm like, would you quit being weird and just watch the movie?
Girlfriends is why they make a rewind button.
Yeah, dude. I was like, can you just stop being weird and watch the movie? And we're watching the anime, and at 2 point, like the bad guy and the good guy are like doing this scene where as they're fighting, they get into a real serious talk. And I lean to her and I go, "Are they gonna kiss now?" And she goes, "Will you stop being weird and watch the movie?" Dude, and she said it kind of angrily, like with some bass in her voice, dude. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
It shocked me, and then I just laughed.
You don't.
It cracked me up. It cracked me up so hard I was crying.
You don't do that, man. You don't then just do the same thing you yelled at. You do that like a day later. You're stern for the rest of the night after you have a stern talking to.
And not just that. You know, I knew my life was going to change in the cooking aspect.
Yeah.
Right? Just when she first moved in and everything, she had like 2 duffel bags of seasoning. So like I knew my life was going to change in that moment. Like, oh dang, I'm going to taste some things I've never tasted.
I like spice now.
I knew salt and pepper. And that was about it, you know. Garlic salt. I knew garlic salt.
Yeah, garlic salt.
I know that.
Yeah.
But I knew my life was going to change. But dude, the other day we're sitting down, we're eating, we're having dinner, and she's like, "I've been wanting to make you neck bone."
She told me that.
I was like, "What the hell?" I was like, "What the hell's neck bone?" I was like, "No." And then she was like, "Yeah." Then I was thinking about oxtail. I was like, "Ew." And she's like, "Would you rather have ox tongue?" I was like, "Oh my God, no, none of these things."
Dude, you need to have fish cheek.
Oh, dude, fish don't have cheeks.
Yes, they do. They have a very small amount of meat right in the front here, and it's very, very tender, and it's very, very rare, and it's very hard to pull out in good quantities. So it's a delicacy.
How have you had it?
I've never had
Oh,
it.
then shut up! Stop shoving things down my throat that you wouldn't eat.
I would eat the shit out of that. I even told her that I would eat oxtail with her if she made it.
I told her if she'd make it, I'd give it a bite, but I ain't happy about eating something by the poop. It got touched by the poop.
The skin did.
Yeah. Dude, it's soaked in. Bullshit. If you can boil something and the flavor soaks into the meat, then the poo over years soaked into that muscle.
Nah, everything's GMO. Those oxes are like 3 years old.
Dude, you say
It's
whatever.
only 3-year-old.
Poop. It pooped the whole time. It poops as soon as it's born. It poops.
Thank you.
It poops, it poops, it poops.
I haven't said it once.
I'm just telling you. I'll eat it. And the only reason I'm willing to eat it is because like I eat stuff like bacon, which I guess is like the butt cheek and stuff anyways, which is where the poop comes out. So I'll give it a shot. But I told her I'm white, and I'm not happy about this. Having me eat the junk part of animals. What's up with this? Nah. It just caught me off guard. I'll definitely try it. I told her, whatever. I was like, as long as I don't have to cook, whatever is put in front of me, I will eat. I will eat it, and I will not say anything bad about it.
You were just raised right.
I was raised correctly.
Yeah.
I was raised. My mom couldn't cook. So it's nice to have someone who can cook.
Your mom could cook more than my mom could. Dude, I came over for meatloaf. I was in my glory.
Dude, that's the only
I
thing
love
she
meatloafs
could
to
ever
this
cook
day.
was meatloaf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, dude, everything was just frozen, and that's why you liked it, because we just pulled it out of the big freezer, remember?
Right. I opened that thing up, and it was like looking into a vault full of money.
Yeah, dude. Full with all the frozen food you could want.
Oh my god, I gotta have chicken nuggets and sausage in the same meal?
Yeah. I mean, you had the shits, but yeah, you could.
I already had the shit.
Dude, your mom, she made one okay thing. 2. She would make 2. She'd make that ham loaf. That wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't, I wouldn't pay for it at a restaurant, I'll tell you that.
It's pre-made, and she warms it up.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains a lot.
Waiting for the next one to say that same thing.
Is there a coffee cake?
No, she makes that.
See, that one's good. I like her
Yeah.
coffee cake a lot. She does a good job on that.
That was a recipe like 4 generations ago.
Well, whoever came up with it, good job. Because I like it.
My mom made the same like 8 things growing up.
Yeah. Okay. And you said your dad made boiled hot dogs.
Yeah, I'll get to that.
That is
Sure.
disgusting to me.
So my mom used to make hamburgers on Monday and Wednesday. She used to make hot dogs on Tuesday and Thursday. And she would have either mashed potatoes or mac and cheese, and she would alternate them.
That's it.
Yeah. And then Friday was pizza day. Best day of the week.
Pizza day. Yes, Aquabats.
She would always go get pizza and bring it from Pizza Hut. Mm-hmm. Saturday was typically like some type of pasta.
That's not bad.
And Sunday was always like the next day of pasta.
The leftover. Yeah.
But it had sat in the fridge and gotten really weird.
Yeah.
Or sometimes it'd be really special where she made like a roast.
What special event would have to happen for her to make a roast?
She would just pull it out of the fridge. It would happen like once a month or something like that.
Okay.
It wasn't too crazy. But then once I told her that I was getting tired of the same stuff and both the other brothers were out of the house, she started to like kind of adventure a little bit.
Okay.
And it wasn't the best.
She tried it for you, Drew.
Her gravy was not great.
Gravy's not even hard.
It was very floury.
Yeah.
And she made that gravy and put chicken chunks in that gravy. It wasn't great.
She tried. She tried for you.
She did. She provided for us, and I
Yeah.
am thankful for that.
Yeah.
I always had a meal.
Yeah.
Yeah, evidently.
Dude, me too. I get it. They just couldn't cook.
Right. She made a lot of desserts.
Yeah, she did. My mom didn't even. The worst part is, I don't know if this is the same with your family. Every other woman in my family, amazing cook. Amazing cooks and bakers.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't know how my mother just didn't get it.
When I went to your family reunion,
Yeah.
do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
There was 2 tables.
Yeah.
There was one table of
food.
Really, really, really good food.
Yeah.
And there was one table of other food. And you pulled me aside and said, listen, this is really the first family function you've been to. You're like, you want to stay away from that other table. He goes, take anything you want from this table.
Yeah.
I know who made all the shit on this table. That one? Stay away.
Yeah, the family is. Yeah, the other side's not the best at cooking. Some of them ain't they're not the brightest, but. Yeah, well, and my dad's side, like my grandmother and that, great cook also.
Yeah.
My grandma she would make spaghetti all the time.
Yeah.
But that's not knocking it. We loved spaghetti.
Yeah.
So, dude, we'd go over to grandma's, get spaghetti, and then she would make the best. I don't know how you really rate these over others, but the best mashed potatoes in the world.
Hey, my grandma made the best grilled cheese in the world.
Dude, they were perfect. Always velvety, smooth, and creamy, and buttery, no lumps. And she did it by hand. Dude, I remember the first time I was freaking 15 the first time I had instant mashed potatoes.
At my house, probably.
No, it was at Matt and Humphrey's house. Okay? I remember eating them, and I was like, what the fuck is this? They're grainy. They're salty. They're nasty. I was like, this ain't potato. I don't know what you're trying to feed me, but I ain't eating this cat food.
Those were the potatoes that my mom would make throughout the week.
Oh!
And Blue Box was the mac and cheese.
Not even Kraft?
No. Well, yeah, it was Kraft Blue Box. But going back to the boiled stuff, she boiled hot dogs.
Hamburgers?
And boiled hamburgers. That was how she cooked them. So my dad...
You're white. And no salt, probably, or pepper on it.
No.
Nothing. Dude, that'd be the blandest.
It was sugar or bust. My mom had a lot of headaches. She was a teacher.
Yeah.
And when she would come home, or sometimes maybe not even go to work, she just had a headache, and like we were supposed to leave her alone, not bother her one bit.
Okay.
My dad would take over. And sometimes we would go out to eat if my dad didn't feel like cooking. It happened rarely, but it happened. But no, he would make us dinner. And it was a fucking treat. My dad cooked like 3 things. Sometimes he cooked hamburgers on the grill when he got an okay grill.
Yeah.
And then he cooked hot dogs. So it was the same shit.
Yeah, it was just cooked properly on the grill. Yeah.
But he made hot dogs and mac and cheese in the same pan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, did he fry the hot dogs first, then put the mac in?
No, he also boiled his hot dogs.
With the noodles?
No, after the hot dogs.
Oh.
So he cooked his pasta with hot dog water. It was good. It was delicious.
Did he like the mac and cheese?
I can't fight you on it, man. It was great.
Maybe he figured something out that we didn't. You know? That sounds really delicious.
So you had a story about something Sharon wanted you to bring up. I have a story about something Sharon wanted me to bring up.
Oh God. So what is this the story that you were telling me about?
Yeah.
Like you hinted towards the gym?
Go ahead.
You said she made a comment at the gym?
Uh-huh.
Did she get in trouble?
No.
Did she hit on another female?
No.
Because
she did have this young dude check her out today, though.
Last time she went, she made friends with a lady who was talking about being swingers.
We saw her the next time that we went to the gym leaving, and Sharon's like, I need to get your number or something like that. And I was like, Sharon, we need to fucking go. She's trying to leave. We're trying to go in. Let's go.
Right.